Hi, I'm Kim Fuller. I am owner and founder of Fuller Life Concepts, where I help professional women stay accountable to their goals. And this year has been my theme is working on simplicity. What are the things that are cluttering my life, that are impacting my systems, that are keeping me feeling overwhelmed and disorganized that I can remove out of my life? And I'm sharing that with you because I encourage you to do the same. Whether it's literally decluttering a closet or space, or it's creating systems that make life more efficient, or it's removing those people, those ideas, those thoughts emotionally from your life because they're just creating overwhelm. So I got this calendar, 365 meditations and reflections for 2015 for women who do too much. But it's been very useful, and I've been sharing many with you, and I thank you so much for all the feedback that you have given about how these videos have been useful. So this week I want to talk about an emotional cluttering that we can declutter, and that is around intimacy. So let me read to you. Who are the people in our lives we truly are intimate with? Hopefully there are several. How did we get there? What do we need to do to nurture that intimacy? And are we too busy to nurture intimacy? So intimacy is allowing yourself to be vulnerable with somebody else. Unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited, no socially appropriate things you have to clutter your mind with. You just talk and express and are open with somebody else. Hopefully there are several people in your life who you can be intimate with, who you can share the highs and the lows, who you can talk about your fears and your doubts, and they can help you to go through them. And I know that that is a challenge for many of us to be intimate with somebody, because that means they're going to actually see us. And I think to be seen is just as scary as to be invisible. But I want you to be seen, and I think you deserve to have intimacy with people who are willing to be just as intimate and vulnerable with you. I know I have several of them in my life, and there are a few people who I thought were going to be intimates, but once again, we're removing the clutter and we're simplifying our lives. And I realize that everyone cannot be in your life in that particular inner circle. I listened to an interview with Brene Brown and Oprah Winfrey a year or so ago. And one of the things that Brene Brown talked about was that we need to learn to be more vulnerable and more open, because that really is how we connect as human beings. But one of the things she talked about is you are vulnerable with people who deserve it. Not just willy-nilly everybody on social media, but really with people who deserve for you to be vulnerable with. And so I want you to do this week and beyond. Sift through the people who you share your intimacy with and determine whether or not they are worthy and deserving of your intimacy. And if they are, embrace them, tell them, and continue to nurture those relationships. If they aren't, I encourage you to tell them and step away and move them out from the inner circle. So that's one way to declutter emotionally. Keep people in the inner circle and move some people out. Oh, that's my timer. I gotta go. Kim Fuller with Fuller Life Concepts. I'll see you next week.